Hi, my name is Sarah Watkins. I'm the president of the Junior League of Yakima and a former membership committee member. Our league has approximately 110 active members and 150 sustainers, and we've added approximately 60 new members over the past 2 years. And last year we won the AGLI Membership Development Award for our new member training and recruitment program, which I'm going to talk about today. To give you some background information, in the beginning we had small new member classes and retention problems. We were losing people after their first or second active year, and we needed to figure out what was going on. We participated in the action learning team specifically with regards to retention, and through that experience we learned why women may be dropping out after their first few years. We decided that we needed to address these issues at recruitment and through new member training. Initially, and in prior years, we were writing off who I affectionately call Flaky Susie. That's the woman who pays the dues in October to be a new member and then drops off the face of the earth. She doesn't respond to any emails. She doesn't show up to the new member project. We realized that we shouldn't be writing these women off, but we needed to find out why they weren't connecting and try to find a place for them in league where they feel like they can contribute and be engaged. So we looked first to the new member committee and decided that we needed to stack this committee with strong members who have a vast knowledge of league, and that included past presidents, past committee chairs, people with knowledge in all areas of league, whether it be event planning, fund development, community impact, education. And we also needed to choose people who were good mentors. And we found that all of this was key. There was consistent messaging to the new members. The committee members knew and could explain our mission. And we didn't just put the most outgoing and bubbly people on our membership committee, although we did have those, and you will need those on your new member committee. We decided we needed to put together a well-rounded and diverse committee which reflected our league so that we could get well-rounded and diverse classes of new members. We also needed to make it easy for women to get information about Junior League of Yakima. We had informational sessions that were flexible in regards to location, day of the week, and time. We had some during the day, some at night, different days of the week, different times. Some of the locations included wineries, coffee shops, and we had one where you didn't feel like you had to buy anything if you walked in. We also allowed women to get information through one-on-one coffee dates, phone calls, and emails, in addition to those group informational nights. Usually our date of enrollment cutoff is October, but we decided we needed to extend that because women started hearing from their friends going through the new member program that it was a great experience and they wanted to join with their friends. So even though it was after the October date, we allowed people to enter the new member class through December. We needed to do everything we could to say yes, to get more members involved, more new members into the program. We also needed to find out why our current members joined Junior League, and basically in this order, the members of Yakima indicate that they joined Junior League to socialize and network, for community impact purposes, and to get training. And so we tailored our new member training program to meet these needs through a year-long experience where the new members will work together on a community impact project of their choosing. So it's a three-prong program. The first prong is to provide members a look at active membership and give them some training about Junior League. So we bring in an amazing speaker at our fall general membership meeting. It has been Vicki Clark, and luckily for us, will be Vicki Clark again this October. This boosts membership morale. You get great attendance for your membership, and it gives a picture of what membership is like to new members. They see all of those women excited and ready to learn. And so it packs the house and gives that portrayal of excitement, which Junior League should have. It also reinvigorates the actives, and the new members get an amazing training. And this puts training front and center, setting Junior League apart from other nonprofits in our community. We also wanted to show the new members kind of how we worked with community partners. So we set up Done in a Day with our community partner, Rod's House. It's a drop-in shelter for homeless youth. They asked for socks because they were running low, so we did a Done in a Day sock drive with all of our members. And the new member class delivered those socks to the shelter and heard from their executive director about youth homelessness issues in Yakima. So they also learned from the executive director how Junior League had worked with Rod's House in the past and as a community partner. We found that women who were new to the community were learning about other nonprofits which they were interested in, and everyone learned about an important community issue and how Junior League worked to help that issue and the community. We felt like seeing it in person and at the shelter was better and more impactful than a slideshow about prior year's accomplishments or other things that are not as impactful as being at a location. The second prong is the new member group project. They get together, brainstorm, and bounce ideas off of one of another and decide after voting what they're going to do as a community impact project. This allows them to network amongst themselves and with other community partners, socialize, and get a feel for teamwork and league activities. A couple years ago, they chose to build a store for foster children, a boutique-style store where children could come in and get clothing with vouchers. They essentially built it from the ground up and got all the donations to fill the store. Last year, they chose to do a prom dress giveaway. And I just bring these examples to the forefront to let you know that you'll be surprised and impressed to what your new members can accomplish. They dream big and they get it done. And it was really inspiring to see the new member classes in the past couple years complete their projects and really be impactful on our community. So how they set up their new member project is they set up their small committees, much like Junior League does with public relations, fund development, operations, other necessary committees, and they get hands-on training learning the structure of Junior League and how the Junior League works through the committee structure. We have the membership committee members be mentors for the women on their assigned committee. So membership committee members are assigned a committee and they serve as mentors for those women. This gives the new members a closer connection with active members as well because they have an active member mentor. The third prong is placement for the upcoming year. And we realized we needed to get new member input on their upcoming placements before placing them. So we did interviews, personal interviews with each new member. The mentors did those interviews, and we asked specific questions such as how they felt about League so far, whether they saw themselves in leadership roles, what committees they thought they liked or they thought they might dislike, and any time constraints they have over the course of the year. And by asking these specific questions and follow-up questions about their League experience and expectations, we found we could help guide them to a placement that would fit their needs and which also provides a greater chance of overall satisfaction, engagement, and retention. In most cases, we were able to give women their top pick, but in some cases that could not happen, so there had to be open dialogue with those members when they didn't get their top pick. And that was done through personal communication through telephone and not email. And there was an explanation as to why they were not placed in their number one choice, and in some cases it's due to the time constraints or because an active member saw that they thought that a new member could excel in a specific area of League. But it's important to remember to be flexible because you don't want women to have to tough out a year, especially their first year in a committee that they don't really like. So what were the outcomes? We found that new members want to feel needed and appreciated by the general membership immediately. Open communication is key to success with women, and that flexibility is everything, basically. You need to let women have a say in their League experience immediately, and they're looking for this, and we give it to them through that new member project. It's an opportunity for them to work together, choose a project together that they want to do, and work together to make that project successful during their first year. And by working together on that project and then being asked what they wanted out of League and placement, we think we've increased new member engagement. So what's changed for Junior League of Yakima? Well, we've increased our membership numbers, obviously, and we've also increased our impact on the community, but not just because we have more members, because we have new member classes who are actively engaged in working with the community out of the gate. And this has made them more actively engaged in community impact within League once they become active members. So we have increased engagement overall, which increases our impact on the community. We've also increased satisfaction with new member placement, and that is a key because if new members aren't satisfied with their placement after their first year, they tend to decide they don't want to remain in League. And finally, we increased retention rates, and I think that has to do with all of those things because they're satisfied with their placement, they're satisfied that they're making an impact on their community, and they're engaged in Junior League. So, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at any of those methods on the screen. We're happy to share any information with any other league, any documents we might have, or just to bounce ideas off of us if you're looking for someone to talk about your new member project with. Thank you for listening and have a great day.